Well, now that we have the countertops clear coated, and they are looking stunning, I might say, very happy with these, it is time to reassemble this sink. Now, the problem is, all the pieces that were part of the original sink are all pretty crappy. And we're gonna go ahead and replace them. So, for starters, the original supply tubes, the knobs themselves have broken off, so I had to use pliers to even shut the water off. So we're gonna go ahead and cut these off and put in these shark bite connectors. And they just push down onto the pipes here, and they bite in and they lock on, and then it's got a 3/8 attachment on the end, which matches up with our new faucet that we're putting in here, and its 3/8 ends on here. And then I'm also going to replace all the drain pieces because this leaks and the rest of it is all really corroded. I cleaned up the stove rings. There was a bunch of old crusty, some kind of whatever material they used to seal it. It was this flaky, creamy white crap. So we have new drains that are all metal instead of the plastic ones that were in here before, and new drain pipes. And we're gonna go ahead and get started on putting all that together. So today I get to get my plumbing hat on and try this out, see how it goes. So first things first, we want to shut the water off to the house. Very important. See what kind of critters we got in here. Frogs. Hello, little frogs. Aren't you guys adorable? And freaking out. I won't hurt you. It bothers me. This doesn't shut off all the way. But there's a way around that. So, one of the things that you need to do after you shut off the water to a house is go ahead and drain the water out of the house using the hose spigot. And watch out for this giant yet beautiful cactus. So we're going to open this up and open that up. And I'm going to leave this open for the fact that I can't really truly turn the water off completely. So I think we're gonna have to call the water company and see if we can get that taken care of properly. All right, back into the house. And now we're going to cut the pipes. Now these are going to drip, I'm sure. There's water in them. And fortunately I don't know which one's hot or cold. But we'll figure that out. Ah, not bad. Then we take our shark grip here, take off the pretty ring, and we don't need this on here because we are going to use the one that came with the sink. And then this, you just simply put over and push down, goes in about 1 inch, and that's it. Done. So it's going to be a lot easier to install the sink parts while it's out instead of trying to reach up underneath and do it then. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's unpack our stuff here. Well, that's a load of fun. This does not sit flush because it has a back lip on it. And I don't like that. So, I may actually do something about that. I'd rather have this thing sit flush than water get underneath it and then start to leak underneath and rot out all this wood. So, I'm going to come up with a solution for this problem. We'll see what we're gonna do here.
A few moments later.
All right, crisis averted. So what I did is I sanded down this back edge. It used to look like this. And I sanded it flat. And then I put the metal piece on. And then I hammered it flat against it. You can't tell, but now when you put it over, it still has this rubber seal around it that's going to keep the water from getting behind it, and it'll fit over that lip, so we are good. Now, we're going to install the hose. For starters, I guess we are taking everything and putting it through. And then we are taking this guy and running them up the back.
Few inches later. Eventually.
All right, now you pull this guy most of the way out so that on the back side it's all the way up here, and you take this piece that they give you. This is how you tighten it down. Alright, how does that not fit over their own piece? Going with old reliables here. Not this new fancy fandangled crap. Alright. Put this back on. Then we take our weight and put it through. And then put this guy back on. Pop this off and plug that in. And that's it. Now for the soap dispenser. Goes down like so. And then we'll put this on after. That'll be easy to do. So we'll take care of all this stuff at the end. Now let's put in some drains. So we are going to use some caulk to seal this in. Now we're going to place our drain in. Once I seal that down, we'll wipe all that out and you won't even see any of it. And then underneath, we are doing the rubber ring and then the fiber ring and then the screw. I'm going to use some water on a wet rag to get the rest of this caulking out of here. Beautiful. And now the other side. Alright, so now it's time to seal this guy down to the countertop. And to do that, we are going to use this brown caulking. And in order to not make a giant mess all over our new beautiful surface, even though water will clean it up, I'm going to run some tape around it just to kind of keep it from going too far. All the clips are in place underneath, holding the sink down. The only downside was the P-trap, which is this little fun guy right here, is still full of water that's been sitting in there for a couple months now, and it stinks terribly. And I had to put my head right here in order to get up and work. And this dripped on me, and it stinks really bad. So, I'm not a big fan of plumbing, but this is easy enough not to bring somebody in. Well, now let's get everything else hooked up. So first I got to clean the caulk around the top, and then attach the drains, attach the water line, go turn the water back on, and cross our fingers. And now for some more fun under sink fun, dealing with drains and stinky water. I say fun very facetiously. But we've got all new stuff here. The old stuff leaked, and I didn't want to use it. So, we are going to replace everything. If only there was a way to convey smell over the internet. This is disgusting. It's not my favorite odor of the day. But it's going to work. Bam. Done. Make sure it's all tight. All we have left to do now is connect the water. And it's a 50-50 shot of what's hot or cold. I haven't had the hot water heater on in a while, so I can't really test it until I heat it up. But if I need to swap them, I need to swap them. But we're gonna do it anyway. And now these are pressure fittings, and you really don't need Teflon tape, but it's a why not precaution. I like it, they make these things stiff, so they're really, really easy to move. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go turn our water back on and come right back, and let's see if this is gonna work. No leaks. The water's on, so there are no leaks. I'm gonna go underneath now and turn these on. No water underneath. All right. I can check plumber off my list. You're good. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. It's a quick one. I know it's a sink install and it's probably not the most entertaining Tiki thing, but it's still something that needs to get done in a lot of places. And I figured I'd at least show, you know, how I do it, and maybe it'll help you guys out. Got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. As you could tell from the back of that entire video, there's a lot happened in the house that I need to show you guys. So that's all coming, like next, real soon, promise. Again, everyone, thank you for watching. It means the world to me. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. That really helps me out. And we'll see you guys next time. Mahalo.